Chicago Sky moved both of their home games against Indiana Fever this year to the United Center. Now, the United Center is the largest stadium in the NBA with almost 21,000 seats, which is more than double where the Sky normally play at Wintrust Arena.
Angel Reese's fans were talking big until reality hit hard. Caitlin Clark's first WNBA game against Angel Reese's Chicago Sky sold out in just 1 minute, faster than a fast break. So, was all that trash talk just for show? Did Reese's fans miss an opportunity, or is this shaping up to be the ultimate revenge game? Get ready, because this rivalry is heating up like courtside drama with a mic'd up ref.
United Center. If you guys did not see, tickets sold out. And tickets sold out in 5 minutes. They sold out in 5 minutes. United Center sold out in a minute. Sorry, not in a minute, 5 minutes. A minute. It was a fight even trying to get tickets. Seats kept disappearing. They started $200. Back in 2007, you get season tickets for that price. You can go get season tickets probably a year ago for that price in some teams.
So, the Chicago Sky, a whole professional basketball team, just casually packed up their home court to welcome a wave of Indiana Fever fans. Because nothing says home court advantage like handing it over to the opponent's supporters, right? But don't worry, it's totally because of Angel Reese. At least, that's what her diehard fans want you to believe. The way they talk, you'd think she personally signed the lease, built the seats, and installed the hoops herself.
Seconds. 1 minute. The time it takes to tie a shoelace, pour a cup of coffee, or check a text. That's all the time the Chicago Sky needed to sell out 20,000 tickets for their highly anticipated matchup against the Indiana Fever. And let's not kid ourselves. The reason is as clear as day. Caitlin Clark, from Iowa to Indiana and now to the biggest basketball cities across the country, the Caitlin Clark effect is more than just a catchy phrase. It's a movement.
Seeing the inevitable tidal wave of Fever fans coming, the Sky basically said, you know what? Let's just move. And in just 60 seconds, *1 minute*, tickets were completely gone. Scalpers are probably living their best lives right now. Meanwhile, Chicago fans? Oh, they'll be there, somewhere, lost in a sea of Fever jerseys, trying to remember what their own team's logo even looks like.
The Sky Fever tickets went on sale at 11 a.m. today for the United Center. This is the game that was changed into the 23,000 people arena, which I think is only 21,500 for games and 23,000 for concerts, but it sold out like that. However,
let's be real. There's only one reason this madness is happening, and it's not Angel Reese. No, the real reason is the rookie actually moving the needle in women's basketball right now, the one with the golden touch, Caitlin Clark. But of course, the narrative has to be spun. The Angel Reese effect. She's the reason the stadium is packed, right? As if people weren't glued to the ticket site like it was a sneaker drop, all just to get a glimpse of Caitlin.
5 games against Chicago. That's a huge thing. This league has decided, hey, we know what we have here in this matchup. We know people will watch. And quite frankly, I'm ready to see the Indiana Fever walk the dog some more with the Chicago Sky.
But don't just take my word for it. Wait until opening day. That's when the Real show begins. The Chicago Sky players are about to find out what it's like to play an away game in their own city. Their stadium will be packed, but not with their fans. Fever fans will take over, and they're not there for the home team. They came for one reason, and one reason only. Meanwhile, Angel Reese fans will be squinting, searching for any way to make this about her. Maybe they'll say she's inspiring the Fever fans. Maybe they'll argue she secretly owns the stadium. Who knows? The mental gymnastics will be Olympic.
Not realize, like, there are some Chicago Sky fans. There really are. But as you guys can tell, not every Chicago Sky game will sell out this year, even in their 10,000 seater stadium. Most won't sell out. And the Fever are going to sell out every single game immediately in Cambridge, which is even bigger.
And let's not forget the actual Sky players in all this. Imagine grinding through the preseason, gearing up for a solid home opener, only to realize you'll be fighting for scraps of support in your own building. The PA announcer might as well introduce them as, and now, the visitors before tip-off. It's going to be a long night for them, and an even longer season, if this is any sign of what's to come. But sure, Let's keep pretending this is about Angel Reese. Let's keep ignoring the real reason people are emptying their wallets at record speed. Because when that stadium is 80% Fever fans on opening night, the excuses will be just as entertaining as the game itself.
Can't wait to hear them.
The Caitlin Clark effect isn't just a marketing term, it's a full-blown economic stimulus package. Tickets vanish in minutes. Arenas suddenly find extra seats lying around, and team owners who once dismissed the hype are now rolling out the red carpet. And it's not just the Chicago Sky cashing in. Even the Atlanta Dream, the same team whose owner had less than glowing things to say about Fever fans, has suddenly discovered the magic of supply and demand.
Tangled web we weave when we choose to deceive. And what I am talking about is the Atlanta Dream. Now, if that WNBA team seems to ring a bell, a big ding, ding bell right in your ear hole, it's because of the drama that happened last season. Came out and said, nah, Caitlin Clark effect. Caitlin Clark fans, nah. Remember, everybody remember that shade she decided to throw at the fans, that disrespect? Anybody forget that? Well, my goodness. There we are right there. Atlanta Dream under fire after co-owners Caitlin Clark fan comments and Sky disrespect. And it was about, here we go. That ain't a representation of us, said about Clark fans. Y'all not.
At first, the Atlanta Dream were perfectly content playing in their cozy little arena, keeping things exclusive, like a members-only club for people who swear Caitlin Clark's success is just media hype. But then reality hit. When the Fever rolled into town and ticket demand started looking like a Beyoncé World Tour pre-sale, they had a sudden epiphany. Asterisk, wait a minute, we can make more money. Asterisk, and just like that, a team that once looked down on the Fever and their fans upgraded to a bigger stadium faster than a bandwagon fan switches jerseys. Meanwhile, the Chicago Sky, who at this point might as well rename themselves the Caitlin Clark Stock Exchange, are leading the charge in cashing in. They're selling out faster than a celebrity apology after a bad tweet. And let's be real, they need it. When your entire brand boils down to, we're not Indiana, but please come watch us play Indiana, you take what you can get.